Good afternoon, students. I'm welcoming you all. I'm very happy to welcome you all for this wonderful session. In this session, we are going to learn Chapter 11 Network Examples and Protocols. So here, what are the examples are for network, and what are the protocols are there within the network, and what are the nature of the works of the protocols. This is what we are going to learn from this chapter 11. So these are all the contents we are going to see today. Introduction, broad types of networking protocols, internet, intranet, extranet, comparison between those three, net, mobile networks, what are the generations are there in the mobile networks, WLANs, I mean wireless LAN, and benefits of Wi-Fi, finally RFID. This is what we are going to learn today. So before that, we will see introduction. Internet protocol is the principle for communication protocols, and the internet protocols for layering on datagram across boundaries of other networks. Here they are trying to say, for the protocol, or many protocols are there, but for all those protocols, internet protocol is the principle for communicating the protocols. To communicate with one another, we have to use internet protocol. Internet protocol, it is nothing but just address for the computer. That is what internet protocol. The internet protocol, which is used to sending a message of packets. If you are sending a message to your friend through email, the whole message is to be divided into number of packets. The number of packets can be sent to your friend with the help of this internet protocol only, and it will send as a number of packets with an IP header. After dividing the message into number of packets, the first packet will have the IP address of your computer as a 16-bit one or 32-bit one. After that, your message has been divided into number of packets. Those number of packets will be sent to your friend. Internet protocol will deliver packets from the source to host, and it will deliver to the destination host via through an IP address in the packet's header. Windsurf, who introduced the concept of IP? Already I have explained you while taught the 10th lesson. Windsurf and Bab Cannon introducing the concept of TCP/IP. IP has been now pronounced as TCP and IP. TCP is nothing but transmission control protocol, and IP is internet protocol. And next one, these internet protocol, I mean the network protocols are, the combination of network protocols are very important requirement to establish or carry out the communication between the computer, laptop, mobile devices, routers, as well as the switch hub for everything. And next one, we are going to see the broad types of networking protocols. Three different types of networking protocols are there. One is network communication protocols, the second one is network security protocols, the third one is network management protocols. First one, network communication protocol. Those protocols are used to establish the communication between the computer over the network. The examples of network communication protocols are HTTP and TCP/IP. Next one is network security protocols. Network security protocols are the protocols which is these protocols are implement security for the network communications. Security over the network communication, and the examples of network security protocols are HTTPS, SFTP and SSL, secure socket layer. HTTPS is nothing, hypertext transfer protocol, secured. And next one is network management protocol. It will provide network governance and maintenance include ICMP, SNMP and IGMP. The third one, giving the management or maintenance for the systems or protocols over the communication network. Next one we are going to see internet, intranet and extranet. Internet is WAN, wireless, wide area network. Intranet, local area network. Extranet, MAN, metropolitan area network. First one is internet. The net is a worldwide system of computer networks. All over the computers, the computers all over the world connected together through wire or wireless. That is what known as internet. Networks of network is also called as internet. Already you have studied in chapter 10. The internet is a network of global connections comprising private, public, business, academic and government networks linked by guided wireless and fiber optic technologies. These types of private means some private organizations, public means some government organizations. These organizations are grouped together into a single link by fiber optic or wireless technology. Fiber optics is nothing but it is a kind of wire. This wire which is used to connect the computers into a group, and this internet was perceived by ARPANET in the year 1969 and by US government. I already explained while taught the 10th lesson. The unique aim was to generate a network that would permit users of a research computer from one university to talk to research computers on their universities. First, mainly they have developed the ARPANET, mainly they have developed the internet for communicating from one university to another university. That is talk to method. Next one is intranet, LAN, local area network. It is a network, it is a private network within an enterprise to share the employee data, employee details, company data among the people. It may consist of many interlinked local area networks. So the best example for intranet is our computer lab in our school. Because all the systems are interconnected together. That is known as single building LAN. If another interconnector laboratory is there in our CBSE school, if those two computer laboratories are connected together, that is what known as multi-building local area network. The best example of intranet is our school computer laboratory. Next one is extranet. It is also a private network that uses internet technology and the public telecommunication systems to securely share business information with suppliers, vendors, partners, customers or other businesses. So the best example for extranet is MAN, metropolitan area network. If a company has many other branches within a city, that company is a private network that uses telecommunication technology. Telecommunication technology is nothing but they are using communication technology, which means internet technology, and security to share the informations of vendor, suppliers and other details. That is what extranet. If a company has many branches within a city, all the branches are connected together into a single network. That is what called as extranet, that is MAN. Next one we are going to see comparison between internet, intranet, extranet. Here type is there, definition and example for those networks. First one is internet. It is a global network, public TCP IP network used by over a billion of people over the world. Through internet we can communicate with our friend wherever within the world. The best example for internet is sending email to a friend. Next one is intranet. It is also connected with TCP/IP network, but number of restricted members within an organization only can communicate with each other, accessing your record in the employee personal file. Best example. Next one is extranet, and it is also interlinked with the help of TCP/IP network, and it is also gives some restriction to some people. The restricted members only can access the data. That is what extranet. Next one is network diagram. See here, this is called internet. Sorry, this is called intranet, and this is called internet. The combination of all these three networks is called as internet. See, this is called firewall. Firewall is a security technology, security technique, which is used to ban or avoid the unauthorized access, unauthorized users within a network. And this is called extranet server. This is intranet server. And next one is network applications. And what are the uses of internet, intranet, and extranet? See, this is what the applications of internet. I mean, where they are using the internet, intranet, and extranet. For internet, we can download programs and files through online, and we can use social media like Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, like this, like that. And next one is email. We can use email, we can use e-banking, and we can get video audio conference with our friends. We can use e-commerce. E-commerce means buying and selling the product is known as e-commerce. We are able to share the file to our friend with the email or some other technologies. And next one is e-governance. We can through e-governance we can apply for certificates, we can get certificates from the government. Next one is information browsing. With the help of any browser, Google Chrome or Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox, Mosaic, so many browsers are there. With the help of the browsers we can get the information. Next one, we are able to search web addresses through search engine. Google is there, Yahoo is there, Bing is there. These are all known as search engines. With the help of these search engines, we are able to search any web addresses. Next one is chatting. With the help of Instagram, WhatsApp, or Twitter, we are able to chat with our friends. Next one is applications of intranet. Intranet is nothing but local area network within a computer lab. What are the things we can do? Sharing of company policies, rules, and regulations from one employee to another employee. Access employee database. If I want to see any employee database, suppose if I have stored all your data, student data, if I want to see any student data, for example, if I want to see Agatyan or Jayasurya or Nandabalan or Alvin or Das, individually I can see their data. And next one is distribution of circulars, office orders. No need to distribute the circular with the help of a peon. Instead of, we can distribute the circular through our local area network. And next one is applications of extranet, customer communications. For example, Airtel or Geo network is there. If there is any problem in your mobile phone, you can get communication with the helper. Online education training, that is also possible with the help of extranet. These are all the applications of network. Next one is mobile network. So what is mobile network? Mobile network or cellular network is a network. It is made up of large number of signal areas. Those signal areas are called as cells. These cells join together and forms a large coverage area. Users can cross into different cells without losing their connection. If you are using Geo phone, without losing your connection, you can move from Perambalur to Trichy or Trichy to Chennai, like that. That is what, without losing their connection. Within each cell there is a base station. Base station is nothing. Here in your area, if a mobile tower is there, that is what called as base station. The base station which is used to receive, send and receive the signals. The base stations are very helpful to receive the signals and send the signals. A mobile device, first, if you are phoning your friend, first of all, your mobile will connect to the base station only. Then only your base station call, your call has been connected to the base station, and then the base station receives your call and then send your call to the digital exchange section. After that only your call is forwarded to your friend. This is how the mobile networks are what happening. And next one is the communications over the mobile network is made up of voice, text, data, images, and video. And next one is mobile networks are assigned to a technology to communicate with the people. It may be wireless. And next one is generations of mobile networks. How many generations are there? Totally 5 generations are there. Each and every generation uses used a single technology to establish the communication between the people. First generation, this is called 1G, from 1981 to 1990. And second generation 2G, 1991 to 1999. And the 2.5G is there. Second generation to third generation, that is from 2000 to 2002. The third generation 3G is from 2003 to 2007. Fourth generation is from 2007 to 2018. The fifth generation is from 2019. Each and every generation used different technology to communicate the people. First generation used NMT technology. Second generation used GSM technology, a global system for mobile communication. The third one, 2.5G, used GPRS technology, general packet radio service technology. And the third generation used different technologies of third generation, as well as the second generation, as well as the second generation to third generation. And fourth generation uses wavelength technology. And fifth generation uses WiMAX, LTE technology. The fifth generation used all 4 technologies here. First one, fifth generation, from 1981 to 1991. During the initial period, the mobile systems were based on analog transmission. There is no SIM card, so that the communication has happened as an analog transmission. Here they have used NMT technology. It had very low frequency and low traffic density of one call per radio channel. And second one is second generation. Here they have used GSM. GSM stands for Global System for Mobile Communication. It was one of the most popular standard, one of the most popular method to establish the communication among the people through mobile network. And it uses the frequency from 900 to 1800 megahertz. And here from the second generation only they have started to use a SIM card, subscriber identity module technology, to authenticate a user for identification, for building purpose, and to encrypt the data to prevent listen without permission. With the help of SIM, you are able to uh, call to other person. And here they have used another technology called TDMA, time division multiple access. This is kind of technology which is used to share the same frequency with the different users from different channels. For the first generation, if one people can talk, means after getting the signal from the first people only the second people can are able to talk. But here uh, many peoples can use the same frequency in second generation with the help of TDMA, time division multiple access, and CDMA, code division multiple access method. With the help of these two technologies, many users can use the same frequency with the different channels, or with the different channels from the different places. And next one is second generation to third generation. Here this is called as 2.5G, and the second generation to third generation acts like a bridge between second generation and third generation. In this generation means second to third generation, they have been used GPRS technology. From this generation only they have launched GPRS technology, General Packet Radio Service. It is a data service. I mean, GPRS is a data service which enables mobile devices to send and receive the signals. Uh, with the help of GPRS, mobile devices can send and receive messages, picture messages, emails. And this GPRS technology allows most popular operating system speeds of up to 115 kilobits per second, laterally maximum 384 bits per second using EDGE technology. EDGE stands for Enhanced Data Rates for Global Evaluation. I mean evolution, not evaluation, evolution. And GSM data transmission. GSM means Global System for Mobile Communication. Data transmission per second is typically reached 9.6 kilobit. Next one is third generation. Year is 2003. First, the third generation have been launched for UK only. Here, the third generation technology merges different mobile technologies like TDMA, CDMA, GSM, as well as SIM technology. They have been merged all those technologies. And here, the data transmission rate is typically increased to 2 megabits per second. In third generation technology, the data transmission rate is typically reached 2 megabits per second, and it supports multimedia services also. Here multimedia services nothing but MMS, multimedia messaging service. And with the help of 3G technology we are able to get video call also. And here they have been used another European technology called UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunication System. And here they have used WCDMA technology. WCDMA technology, it stands for wideband code division multiple access. Instead of using CDMA technology, in the third generation they have been used WCDMA technology. One technique to obtain data rates between 384 kilobits per second and 2048 kilobits per second. Because of using WCDMA technology only, the data transmission rate from 384 kilobits per second to 2048 kilobit, which means 2 megabit per second, has been increased because of using WCDMA technology. And very few 3G suppliers use ATM technology. asynchronous transfer mode for their over the air network within MPLS or IP for their backbone network. And with the help of this 3G technology, 80% of people, population has been coverage achieved in the 31st December 2007. And nowadays we are enjoying fourth generation technology, 4G. Nowadays we are enjoying 4G technology, and it has been introduced from 2007 itself. But in our country, India, it has been introduced from the year maybe approximately from 2015 itself only. 4G was based on ad hoc networking. Ad hoc. The 4G generation, fourth generation was based on ad hoc networking model where there was no need for a fixed infrastructure operation. Ad hoc networking requires global mobility features and connectivity to a global IPv6 network to support an IP address for each mobile device. The fourth generation requires an IP address to reach the communication, to reach the signal for a mobile. Logically roaming in asserted IP networks, for example 802.11 for wireless GPRS and UMTS. And the speed of data transmission in fourth generation is increased from 2 megabits per second to 10 megabit per second. Because of this speed, it has been reduced delays and it has been introduced new services. And for using the fourth generation, mobile devices will not expect on a fixed infrastructure. They will require enhanced intelligence to self-configure in ad hoc networks and having a routing capabilities to route over a packet switched network. Next one is fifth generation. It has been introduced from 2019 only, but at present there is no fifth generation for any country. Once in the year 2019, a country researched, they have been started to use the fifth generation. After started to use the fifth generation, the flying birds fell down as a died one, so that they have been disclosed this technology. And 5G is a stage succeeds of the 4G, which means it is a succeeds of 4G LTE WiMAX technology, 3G UMTS and 2G GSM systems. So here they have been introduced the 5G as a two phases. The first phase will be released 15 complete by March 2019. Second phase 1 release 16 is expected to complete at March 2020 for submission to ITU, International Telecommunication Union. It has been submitted to the ITU. After ITU giving the permission only, they are able to introduce the fifth generation. The data transmission rate of 5G is 20 gigabits per second. And next one is WLANs. WLAN is nothing but wireless LAN. Here they have used Wi-Fi technology. Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity. It is a wireless technology that permits computers and alternative devices to be connected to every alternative into a local area network and to the net without wire and cables. Without the help of wire and cables, we are able to connect the mobile devices as well as the computers to share the information. and the protocol for UDP port for this wireless network is 802.11. And next one is advantages of or the benefits of Wi-Fi are it provides mobility. Mobility is nothing but with because of using Wi-Fi I can move from one place to another place. I get internet, for example, I get internet connection wireless through my laptop, computer at home and at work business because of Wi-Fi hotspots both at home and work. And the second benefit is it provides connection to internet, and also I can connect to the internet with the help of Wi-Fi. And next one is flexibility of LAN. Because of using Wi-Fi I can use as LAN, I can use as a LAN also. Next one is ensures connectivity, and the fourth one is it allows places that are remote to benefit from connectivity, and the last one is low cost. For using Wi-Fi we have to spend very less amount and high benefits. And next one we are going to see RFID. RFID is nothing but radio frequency identification, and this RFID uses radio waves, radio frequency wireless technology to identify the object. And next one is RFID stands for radio frequency identification. RFID uses, it used for radio waves to read and capture the information of an object. So first you have to know what is RFID, where they have been used RFID. RFID, it is just like a barcode reader, but the RFID it can be used for up to 10-meter different distances, but we are not able to use the barcode reader for 10-meter distance. And if you have ever watched Olympic Games for running competition, for that competition they have used this RFID only, because it is very difficult to know the first 3 places or the first 10 places. For identifying the places they have used this RFID only. They have tied RFID tag on the sportsman. Those tag has the information about the man, their name, their country, their number, everything. When they are going to reach the destination line, the success line, at that time from that place they have used another component called reader. From the reader has an antenna. From the reader a signal has been sent to the tag to receive the information about the object. After getting the information on the display, the information has been listed, who is first, who is second, who is third. This is how they have used RFID. And the RFID has 3 main components. One is RFID tag. It has 2 parts. One is chip, another one is antenna. The chip, which is used for storing the information about the people or object. Antenna, which is used to receive and transfer, to receive the antenna, which is used to receive the signal and transfer the signal. And next one is reader. Reader is nothing which is used to read the information. A computer can used as a reader. And next one is a controller. The controller is nothing. A computer can be used as a controller with a microprocessor which receives reader input and process the data. Here a reader can be used as a scanner, with antennas. That antenna which is used to transmit and receive the signal. After receiving the signal from the RFID tag by the reader, it will transmit the signal to the controller. And the controller, a computer has been used as a controller, and with microprocessor, after getting the signal from the reader by the controller, it will display the information. And next one is two different types of RFID systems are there. One is passive RFID, next one is active RFID. So what is the difference between these two RFID systems? The active RFID system has its own power source. The systems used for larger distance. RFID, we can use this, we can use the active RFID system for larger distance, but we are not able to use the passive RFID system for larger distance. The passive RFID systems has been used for very shorter range transmission, but for passive RFID system there is no own power source. The passive RFID system has to get the power source from the antenna, from the reader antenna only. And next one is working of passive RFID system. How the passive RFID system is working. The passive RFID system gets the power from this RFID tag antenna, and this is called inductive coupling method. Inductive coupling method is nothing. Two different coils has been used as a single one. That is what known as inductive coupling method. A passive RFID system using EM also, electromagnetic wave propagation method also. The reader antenna, in passive RFID system, the reader antenna transmits the electromagnetic waves that are received by the antenna. In every RFID system, antenna will be there. Reader antenna will be there. The reader antenna will be transmit the data as electromagnetic waves. That one will be received by the normal antenna. After that, the antenna will give the information to the controller. And next one is working of RFID system. Active RFID system. Working of active RFID system. This reader sends signal to the tag using an antenna, because active RFID system has its own power source, which means the active RFID system has battery for future use. So students, I hope you all understand those these concepts what I have taught today. So thank you all. Thank you once again.